What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, and we bring you Splinterlands content daily. We also stream over on Twitch at This Is Aftersound, so come by, say hello. We do giveaways every stream, and we do giveaways every week on the channel. All you got to do is leave your in-game username, and we pick out our favorite comments. Sorry, we pick out our favorite comments and go through them on the weekly Q&A videos and send you some DEC in-game. So, I wanted to be I wanted to be honest with you guys here. I am actually unsure of what to do. There are two YouTubers in the space that I follow and I've learned so much from. One being Dwayne Cunningham and the other being Bulldog. And if you have not been following, or if you're not subscribed to both of them and checking out their videos, I highly recommend that you do so. Again, I have learned so much from them. I think they are so incredibly valuable for the community and have given back so much just from what the game has given to them, both in knowledge and in actual, tangible giveaways. So a lot of respect to those guys. Now, where this gets interesting is that within the last 24 or 36 hours, they have both released videos with the opposite strategy, right? So I wasn't sure what to do. I mean, I've known that Bulldog has been selling his vouchers, or at least been pretty vocal about selling his vouchers and focusing on investing in cards, investing on other in-game assets, and then waiting to buy packs once the general sale is here. On the other side is Dwayne Cunningham, and this is the one that surprised me a little bit because Dwayne Cunningham decided to go all in on this and get that 1,000 mark, right? And I believe you only need to get the real minimum that you would need in order to get the, I guess, maximum benefit, right? Or, maximum benefit for that tier is buying 100 or 870 packs, because the 15% on top of that, 15% additional bonus would be 130, which would get you to that 1,000 packs. So you only need to buy 870 in that case. And that will get you the title, right? The Legionnaire title that that carries a lot of weight with it for the game, right? We don't know exactly how titles may work, but titles do give you 100,000 airdrop points, which is a good amount. That's like owning, 100,000 DEC. So it's not a little bit of value. The one thing that's tough to figure out is what is the value overall of that title, and what are you paying in order to get it, right? If you have 1,000 vouchers or 870 vouchers, then yeah, go for it. Buy the packs. But if you're going to be short and you need to buy the vouchers on top of that, what does the investment look like? So my situation is, I am getting vouchers. I will be roughly 300 vouchers short of the 870 mark, and we are seeing the voucher price climb. I wish I had been buying all along, but if I'm and this is just doing some rough math here, but if I'm 300 vouchers short, and vouchers are at an average of, we'll just say $20 a piece, I would have to make an additional $6,000 investment, not even for the packs, but I would need to invest $6,000 just to buy enough vouchers to reach that level, and then actually also have the money to buy the packs. So this is becoming a significant investment. Now, I think that, as others have said, and I will echo here, I think packs, if you are looking at them as an investment, and I also recorded a video on this probably a couple days ago or sometime last week, but, I think that is one of the easiest 2x investments that you will make, because as you're seeing here, Chaos Legion isn't even out yet, and Chaos Legion packs are going for $8 on the secondary market. So if you have the ability to hold off until the packs sell out, then you will be in very solid shape to be able to flip those once they're sold out, right? Because I think $8, meaning a 2x from the retail value price, will be the floor, in my opinion, right? All speculation, not financial advice, but that's kind of how I'm approaching it. Now, when the general sale starts, and I believe that's going to be sometime in January, or whenever the 2 million voucher first part of the general sale is over, then I think these will lose value. Obviously, why would you buy a secondhand one here? You wouldn't be eligible for any of the airdrops or anything when you could buy it for $4 on the actual website itself, or through the game itself. So this video isn't even trying to tell you necessarily what my strategy is, because I'm really unsure. the one thing that I wanted to call attention to, and in doing my own research, I, as I say, I'm an investor, I'm a player. I'm not an expert in any of these things, but I do try to be very thorough in my research and try to share whatever information that I learn or gather or hear from others with you guys, just so that hopefully you can take whatever I'm doing, learn from my mistakes, and expand on my wins and be as successful in this game as possible. So what I did look at, and this is on the Splinter Cards website, love this tool. They just have so much. I love this website because they have so many tools. So the airdrop calculator is what I'm using, right? So if you go to the SPS airdrop calculator, now what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to worry about anything else. I'm only going to worry about the titles. So where is the title? So the title, wait, does the title give you 1 million? No, that doesn't seem right. I believe the Legionnaire title is only going to give 100,000. So let's go ahead, make that 0, and then we'll just put in 100,000 DEC tokens. Is that 100,000? There we go. Oh my goodness. There we go. So this is actually what was just up. Now, what's interesting here is if I were to invest that 6K, right? What would I get from an airdrop perspective on the title overall? So the rough estimate, and again, this is rough, and I think this is actually an overestimate rather than an underestimate, is by the end of the airdrop, this will have given me $1,795, so $1,795 in value. By the end of the airdrop, it'll be about $32.99. We'll just say 3,300 SPS is what it's going to give me, and it's valuing SPS at its current value, which is $5. Or sorry, 54 cents. Now, can SPS increase by that time? Absolutely. Is that something that I want to count on? I don't know, right? Like, if SPS even does a 3x from here, or let's say a 4x to $2, that would probably cover the cost of going for the title right now for me, right? Because for me, it's an additional 6K just to get the vouchers. And that price is probably going to keep going up and up and up as the vouchers get more and more expensive. So yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. This is a fantastic tool. This is kind of what I'm looking at and what I'm using as a way to determine, okay, what game plan do I want to have for this? How much am I willing to FOMO in to this game if I actually want to get this title, right? And what we can't really quantify here is the value that a title would give us on certain other elements, right? So if titles might be able to be used on land or certain things like that, I don't know. But right now, the only thing that I would probably count is the airdrop. And again, here's the thing. We already know that with Chaos Legion coming out, this is going to rise by about 50%. So I would lose 50% of this. So a safer bet would be to say that at a price of 54 cents, I would be closer to $1,200. And that means that I am out of pocket, $4,800 or close to $5,000. Granted, there's going to be other potential benefits with the airdrop. The fact that I'll be able to buy, I'm still going to be paying the same amount of packs, but I'll have them for maybe a month or 2 months earlier than the general sale. So I don't know. It's tough, right? And as I said, the strategy that I think Bulldog is taking is not a bad one. His focus is on leveling up cards and really building out a deck and understanding that the game is going to get more and more rewarding for those that are playing at higher levels. And that's something that I'm struggling with because all my cards are level 1 right now and I'm waiting for Chaos Legion. And a part of me looks at his strategy and says, man, if I sold all of my vouchers, that'd be a good chunk of change that I would be able to invest into a lot of the Untamed cards right now. Because if I were to get the Untamed cards and level those up, and then also be able to buy packs at a later time once the general sale begins, I don't know. Both strategies seem good, right? And then I understand where Dwayne's coming from because I have that same kind of FOMO mentality too of, man, it's X amount of dollars, but the returns could be ridiculous, right? Like, who knows what kind of value a title could give to you? Who knows what kind of value the extra airdrop being earlier, right? Airdrop on the title, airdrop points on the extra packs. So I haven't made a decision yet. And I know there are some folks on the Twitch stream that were talking to me about doing some kind of pool. And to be honest with you, to be very transparent with you, I would be interested in it. I just don't know if I know how to run it in a way that is completely fair. I know Marcus is running one, and I just, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look into the details because I feel like the way that he's running his is very, very fair, but it also has like a ton of people in it. And yeah, so this isn't really, I wasn't even trying to get into this as a call because I know there's some folks interested. I guess, no, it's not a call. I mean, if you are interested, hit me up, but I'm at a point where if we can get it, my whole goal is to be able to share that value with whoever we were able to do it with. Again, that wasn't the point of this video, and I feel a little, I'm sorry guys, I feel a little like salesy here. This is not the point of the video. I already have folks that are reaching out, but I guess I wanted to mention it in case anybody else is interested in exploring. The one thing I'm trying to say though is that I am trying to be as transparent as possible in the fact that I'm not sure how to do this, and it would be a work in progress or a working process. And I would want to make sure that, you know, nobody gets screwed and nobody feels like they don't get their full value. So at the end of the day, this is going to sound so terrible, but like at the end of the day, it's just money, right? And, and I have to figure out where that money is best allocated and spent as an investor. And that's not to say this is a little or a lot or a large amount of money, you know, relative to anybody else's means or even mine. Like, you know, $6,000 is not a lot or a little. That's not a little amount. It doesn't matter how, you know, doesn't matter where you're coming from. For me, this is the process that I'm going through to determine whether or not it is worthwhile for me to be jumping in to this for the title. So, sorry, a little bit of a rambly video. It's funny because I feel like the two pseudo virtual mentors that I have or that I've taken from this, from like the YouTube Splinterland scene with Bulldog and Dwayne Cunningham have like very opposite views. And now I'm struggling to figure out where do I fit into that and how can I take the best path forward for myself as both a player, but also as an investor. And the tough thing with gaming, the tough thing with crypto gaming that I've learned is that it is very difficult to be an unemotional investor because a part of me just wants to have every single damn card in the game. That's all I want, right? Just to be able to compete at those high levels. But we're here, we're having fun, and yeah, this game has been phenomenal. So hopefully this was helpful or at least entertaining for you guys. Hopefully you got to learn something new. And if you haven't checked out Splinter Cards yet, I would highly, highly recommend it. So many great tools on here. So make sure you check it out. I will see you guys in the next video, and I will see you around the game. I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your day.